You hurt my feelings. Oh no. When you said that, it hurt my feelings. You hurt me. To say that someone hurt your feelings is a lie to yourself and a lie to the world, and it's a lie to the prosecutors getting ready to take that person down just because they opened their mouth. It is not a crime to voice an opinion, and it's certainly not a crime to ask a question. And it's not a crime to ask a question in a snide, rude way that you think this person already knows the answer they want me to say. They're just being rude. I get that. Did you know that it is literally impossible for someone to make you feel some type of way? That is not even a possibility. I cannot make you feel something, okay, with my words. Now, obviously, I can touch you and you're going to feel something, and I physically touched you. That was a cognitive function that I did to you and you felt something. That's not what we're talking about. You know that. I'm talking about when you say something to somebody. I don't know if you slipped up or if you're just a jerk or what the case is. And the person goes, "Get him. He's mean. Get her. She's so mean. She made me feel bad. He made me feel suicidal." Or whatever. Okay? That's called being lazy. Rather than, if you say something to me like, "Hey, Doug, you're a big, stupid, triangle head idiot," I may have a reaction to that, but that'll be my business. It'll be me that has the reaction to words. It's up to me to take care of what those actions are. It's up to me to do something intelligent as a result rather than something foolish. It would be very lazy of me to try to get you in trouble by saying that you made me feel some type of way. That's just being lazy. That means I don't want to put in the time or effort or discomfort required to process how I feel. That's me. I'm the one feeling. Process how I feel about what you said, whether or not I'm going to take it into account or care at all. Okay? I don't want to be lazy and try to accuse you of doing something to control my feelings. You might have said something that I feel badly as a result, and I may never talk to you again, and that would be action I take to avoid you from here on out. That happens too. It's called life. But how wrong of me would it be to try to get you in some kind of trouble and accuse you of making me feel something with your words? You cannot. I'm sorry. It's a reality that these crybabies need to understand. You're listening to my words right now. It is literally impossible for me to force a feeling inside of your mind as a result. Some people listening to my words right now, as you're listening, will feel happy. Some will laugh because they think it's silly. Some will be angry because it'll trigger something in them from somebody else. Some people listening to this right now know me personally, and they have already assumed I'm talking about them, even though I'm not. All you got to do is ask. You ain't got to assume nothing. You ain't even got to feel nothing. But the example, the purpose of all those different examples is that there are different examples of how people will feel about the words they hear me saying right now. So if I say you're stupid and you can't read and nobody likes you and you got body odor, if I come up to your face and say that, let's say I went up to 10 strangers at the store mart and I said that right to their face, I got a feeling I'm going to get about half and half reactions, but let's break it down on a subatomic level. I'm going to get 10 individual detailed reactions, and you just asked every person there to take a little survey. How did that make you feel, sir? How did that make you feel, ma'am? You might get people that feel upset. You're going to get people that feel happy because it's going to make them laugh that a total stranger came up to their face at the store and said that. You're going to get people that freak out and say, Oh, my friends are pulling a prank on me. I don't know this guy. He's crazy. There's going to be different reactions, yo. Did I control what each individual person felt? No, I controlled the words that came out of my mouth. It's you that feel something about the things you hear and something that happens to you. If a guy goes down the street and he hits two cars parked beside each other and he hits them right in the middle, rear ends both of them, they both go flying off the road, one on each side, that both crash down into the ditch, one driver is going to feel, this person did this on purpose. I just know it. Because he was going way too fast, didn't even hit the brakes. The other driver might jump out and say, oh my God, are you okay? What happened? How can I help? I'm not harmed at all, but clearly your airbag went off. You're in trouble. You are having a bad day. What can I do to help you? The other person who came out of the other side of the road in the ditch is furious, mad at the driver who crashed into these two. These two individuals feel completely different about what just happened to both of them. The same thing happened to both of them. You get it? The driver, the crasher, did not determine, I'm going to make the guy on the right feel angry, and I'm going to make the guy on the left feel sympathetic to my day, to my situation, to my lead foot, to me texting and driving, not paying attention. Nah, that's not the way life works. I'm sorry. I feel sorry that 90% of people that I've met who we have this discussion with, one, they get mad when I tell them the truth. I don't control how you feel, but I do choose to say what's on my mind. You don't even choose how you feel. I don't choose how you feel, and you don't choose how you feel either. You might choose to take actions to start changing how you feel in the future next time somebody speaks their mind to you or hits you with their car. You might go to anger management. If people can control how others feel, then why do people spend so much money to control how they feel? To go to anger management and to therapy and to deal with their mommy daddy issues. And I'm one of you, trust me. Because my mommy and daddy didn't choose for me to be screwed up. Okay? But I am. And I didn't choose for me to be screwed up. But I may go to therapy to understand how I feel, to get a better grip on how I can feel next time or how I can help somebody else who went through a similar situation as me. What's the point again? Ain't nobody controlling how you feel. Let's look at the word self-esteem. It's self-esteem. It's how you feel about you. There could be, here's another great example. I'm the master of analogies, okay? The analogy master right here. Two people at work doing the same job side by side, putting nuts and washers on bolts for 6 hours a day in a hot factory in Toronto, Canada. Okay? The guy on the right is happy as can be because he's got something great in mind with the next 3 paychecks. He's going to buy a boat and go boating this summer. He can't wait. The guy on the left just got into it with HR. He thinks the company's out to get him. He cannot believe how terrible this job is. Blah, 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 blah. He hates the company. He hates the job. He thinks a waste of his resources. It's a waste of his college training. It's a waste of his time. He loathes that place. The other guy sees it as an opportunity. He loves that place because he thinks money is honey. Whereas the other guy thinks money is honey, but he thinks he's not getting enough honey. So he's mad at that place. The person who set up the job, okay, Fiona up in HR, who set the job up in the first place, did so having no idea who would be performing the job from day to day. The job just needed to exist to accomplish a task. The two people feel different ways about it. She didn't control how the person was going to feel. She didn't make the job boring or mundane, and that's me. That's me saying my opinion, and it would be boring and mundane. Some people might love it. Some people have stuff going on in between their ears, and that's the only job they want to do. That way they can socialize or text or think about stuff. They need a couple years in a job like that to just kind of unwind. Whereas other people would see 2 years at a job like this is going to be the death of me. I can't stand it. You get my point? It is literally impossible for me to decide or determine or control how you feel about what I say. So next time you hear someone say, "You made me feel bad when you said that," correct them and tell them, "That's impossible. Don't give me that kind of power. Ain't nobody that powerful. Because you've been spending the last 24 hours trying not to feel the way that you feel. If you're trying to feel differently about it, then how come you can still believe that I'm the one who controls how you feel? When actually you done proved to yourself that you're trying to change how you feel. Therefore, you already know you're the one that feels it. I'm the one who feels the way I felt when I said it. And I'm the one who feels the way I feel when you responded to what I said. Did you control how I felt when you responded? No. And neither did I. I just felt that way. You heard? Get at me for more and keep it right here. All right? Gotta go. Love ya. Bye.